Sean, kind of, where's your confidence at in this offense, having a couple of camps under your belt and obviously this fall camp?
I say my confidence is there right now. Getting more comfortable coming off the injury, just trying to get back in my flow and do what I'm doing. And I feel like I'm doing it at a high level right now and just trying to get after it and get prepared for the season.
What do you think you're doing well at a high level this fall? Something you've improved with?
I just say just being more confident in myself, like you said, just trying to play fast, trying to play within the system, taking the coaching they're giving, and just trying to come off this injury because I know, like, just not worried about that and trying not to let that stop me and get in my way.
Sean, you said that you were kind of a throwback runner. You don't get flustered easily. But have you always been that way, or just kind of when did you develop that?
I say my high school days. I took a lot of carries in high school. If y'all didn't know, so that's just the mentality I bring on the field. I don't let a lot of stuff bother me and just play my game. And my game flows as I get my groove.
Sean, you referenced the carries. At this level, there's a lot of pass protection that goes involved with that. So how much have you improved in that area, and how different was that? Just because, in high school, they did just turn it and hand it to you a ton.
I say in pass pro, just the off season, taking those mental reps, seeing guys like Jay Wright and them do it so at a high level, and just taking a little criticism from them, and just being in the film room. I say I strive hard this year on the off season, being in the film, and just trying to take those reps more mentally and just get focused for that. Because I know that's a big deal of being on the field and whatnot. You got to protect Nico, so that's a pretty important thing I focus on.
DeSean, the way the coaches describe it, it sounds like you're going to be in the rotation. You're going to be in the mix. Do you anticipate? Do you think you're going to play?
Yeah, I mean, I'm confident in myself. Like, I think I put in the work, and I've proven myself that I'm worthy enough to be on the field, and it's a matter of time before I get the opportunity.
You talked about all the carries you got in high school. You get all the many carries, you're probably pretty durable, probably didn't have many injuries. How tough was that to get here before your first season in college and have the camp injury and not be able to play last season?
I think I heard a lot talk about me carrying the ball a lot, and that kind of like played a little bit into me coming here and whatnot. But I mean, that's the mentality you gotta have. Like, I knew what I was getting into carrying the ball a lot, so I took that with pride, because it goes a lot into it, like just getting up here mentally. So just a mental strain.
Was that your first major injury?
Yeah, it's crazy. I know my junior year I had 442 carries and never thought about an injury at all. Never thought about getting hurt and come here, get rolled up on wrong, and kill my season. But we're back and we're stronger than ever. So.
When did you start feeling like yourself again? Really okay, I can trust this thing, I'm back now?
I say during spring when I got to do a little more physical stuff and trusting my ankle that it's gonna hold up and being able to get hit and stuff like that. So I say during spring is where I really started to turn it on and felt like my old self again.
How much did you envision reaching this point when in your junior, senior year, you're taking all these carries, you go to commit to Coastal Carolina, then some things change. How much did you ever envision having the opportunity to wear the orange and white and get reps?
I can't say I really thought much about it, committing to Coastal. That's where I said when I was gonna go there, and things changed and coaches ended up leaving and Tennessee creeps around the corner a little bit. So took a shot here and just made the most of my opportunity, and I'm making the most of it right now and being healthy, being able to contribute to the team again, and it feels good. It feels good to be back.
DeSean, you feel like, just knowing you since high school, it feels like you're a little bit more mature a couple of years down the road. Where do you feel like you've grown off the field?
I say just starting to become more of a man. I say my first few months here, and my head was in not in the right space, and just not doing what I was supposed to do off the field, on the field, and I feel like the injury really helped me lock in a little bit. So it brought my focus more towards football because I kind of got a little off track of what's my purpose here and what's my goals I'm trying to accomplish. And I say that it really helped me really focus up and know what I gotta get done.
Do you think that's why you've kind of become this player that's the first to arrive, last to leave, always has a notebook in hand, asking questions? Do you think you maturing led to that?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's basically just, I basically have like a little wake up call, you know? It's either do or don't, you know? And I look at it as like, I don't want to be where I was. Like, I think getting hurt, realized like that I need football and like, this is what I love to do. And I'm not going to waste my opportunity, so I'm going to make the most of it.
Were there certain vets in the room that kind of helped you get to that maturity level?
I say look at J. Wright a lot. J. Wright was a guy like, I feel like I have a similar type of game style to him, and he did it at such a high level. Like his transition from his like sophomore to like junior year was like a big jump to like people, and that's just what I'm trying to do. Cause you know, if you put in the work, like you're gonna get a lot of stuff out of it, and that's just my main focus.
Coach Sims talked about, he was in here and said you take a lot of good notes. Does that mean you started here? I can't imagine you probably took a lot of notes in high school, film sessions or anything. Given how many yards and touchdowns you had, you're probably pretty easy for you. Is that something that started here? And
yeah, I say like that's just like the small stuff like that I wasn't doing in high school that now like I'm doing, and like you understand the game more, and I feel like that's what's helped me evolve my game, because that stuff really matters, and like you can't ever take that for granted, because it shows on the field. Like if you're studying hard and you know all your plays and stuff, and like know what pass protection you got to pick up and stuff like that, know what routes you got to run. So yeah, I feel like that's all helped me very well.
Are you the type of guy that helps you write stuff down, or do you go back and reference it when you need to, or kind of how does that work?
I say it helps. I have a way of learning how I tend to do, how I take notes and stuff like that. And like again, like I talk about being in the classroom a lot, it has really helped me evolve to the person I want to be right now, and evolve to the player I want to be in the future. And it's helped me really inherit the offense, because I did take because missing a lot of, it's different. Like, especially when you're hurt, having to take those mental reps are key to you. So that's really helped me get where I am right now.
Thanks, DeSean.
Thanks.